Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
In this episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we are going to speak about what it would feel like if we related to our own suffering with more openness and acceptance instead of denial and self-pity. And again, this was another Quarren who asked this question, and it's a very important one. So let us go see what I had to say on this one. It is through our acceptance that we are suffering that we can get to the cause of the problem and understand it, and then release it. In this manner, we can bring back our health and wellness. It is when people ignore what is causing them pain, be it emotional issues from the past or present or fears about the future, that bring on the illness, which can be emotional, physical, many times bring on autoimmune illnesses and or cancer. It is our responsibility to confront those things in our lives that are not working, that are causing pain and suffering in our lives, to bring an understanding of them, release them, and move on. It's not up to others to have to dance around our issues because we had such a hard life. Not at all. Every person on this planet has a story. Our job is to get off our story and heal. I have had kids, young kids, who have taken more responsibility for their lives than many adults that I have worked with over the years. This is because all they want is to have a normal kid's life, where adults tend to hold on to their anger and hurt for decades, not understanding that the only way to release it is to forgive and move on, as none of us, mortals, is perfect, including themselves, and most certainly myself as well. And this is very true. I had a 9-year-old who was basically being bruised every time her coach would throw her up on the uneven parallel bars because she was working to be the next Nadia Comaneci or Marilu Retton at the time. And she was having a lot of pain in her thighs as a result of that. How did we handle it? I had her talk to her coach's boss about it. And that resolved the issue so that she would go back on the uneven parallel bars and do the competition. She was 9 years old and she looked like a 7-year-old. Or how about my 15-year-old who was molested, abused emotionally and physically, and came up with his own understanding that he needed to ask forgiveness for those who he harmed in his family and his life with all his anger and upset. I never had an adult suggest that, by the way. It was he. He was 16 years old at the time, not quite 17. Or how about my 26-year-old client who actually saw his father stab his uncle to death in front of him when he was 6 years old. He was able to let that go in a couple of sessions. Yes, it's true. And then I have my people who are in their 40s and 50s and 60s who complain forever about something that happened when they're 5 or 6 or 7 years old, and they can't let it go. They've had decades where they just reiterated this stuff over and over in their brains to the point where they just won't let it go. Let me tell you something. We can all let anything go if we choose to. It's as simple as empathizing with the fact that the person who hurt you also has their own story. And it doesn't mean that you need to be friends with this person or work with this person. What it does mean is that you need to forgive it and let it go. And then you're free to be happy and healthy in your own life, stopping what could be really serious medical issues along the way. And I know this because I've seen so many people over the years who have gotten so ill, emotional stuff, depression, anxiety, people who have gotten autoimmune illnesses and even cancer because of the anger and the upset that they hold for decades and decades. And some of them even die early. So this is very important for you to understand. There's no reason to hold on to this crap, people. Understand that everyone has a story. Understand that forgiveness is the only tonic. You need not forget it. If you forget, you might be hurt again, so don't forget it. But forgive and move on. And allow yourself a happy, fulfilled life in the process. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.